Hey guys, this is X-Sprays here. Today we're doing a video on the Acer c740. As you can see, this is a Chromebook, and as you can see, it's the Acer c740 series. We're going to be doing a Windows 10 video. I will not be taking this laptop apart to show you how to disable write protect and replace the SSD, because I already replaced the SSD and everything in here. I'm only going to show you guys how to install Windows onto it. I'll leave a video in the description below of how to install the uefi BIOS onto a Chromebook. So simple. So, so you'll see the download right here. This is a totally safe Windows. Reason why I'm making this video is because I'm resetting this laptop, and I wanted to document this this reset. So, you can either do Mediafire. Well, the AIO version is only Mediafire, so you just download this one. You have to watch this ad for about like 20 seconds. It's just the Windows 11 video. As much as I like Windows 11, it's just not stable for this type of Chromebook. Yeah. So you're gonna be getting this kind of file. It's .normal. It's .004. Which is gonna be extractable with 7-zip. But yeah. So it's gonna take approximately 4 minutes. I'll continue the video whenever it gets here. So, yeah. Okay, guys, we are back. So I have the file downloaded here. So you can extract it with 7-zip. So 7-zip, there is a, USB. It's actually pretty simple. I would not use Balcara. I mean, Bellina Etcher, because Bellina Etcher has trouble with what, but yeah. Let's do the portable version. So you just want to select the folder and then the ISO. I'll be back whenever it's done. Okay, guys, we are back. It took some time to create the USB, but we're here. So, if you're using the Acer C740, you're gonna need a mouse, for example. I'm using the Razer, I can't even say that name. It's hard. But simply, this laptop is already on a UEFI BIOS. So what you want to do is you want to power on the laptop. Wait until it goes to says you can boot into the BIOS. It's escape. So there isn't much about the BIOS that much. But yeah. As you can see, it says Acer Chromebook 11 c740 right there. You want to do boot menu, and you want to boot into your USB. Mine's the SanDisk Cruiser Glide, but yeah. Okay. It's gonna boot into the USB setup right now. The Windows logo is different because it's a UEFI BIOS. The BIOS, the Windows that I'm using is gonna look a little different than your guys's. I don't have a product key. I'm gonna purchase one day. I'm gonna do the Superlight plus Defender. Superlight plus Defender includes Windows Defender, and I don't know what Compact does. But yeah. Let's do that. Yes, I accept. So you want to do the custom install of Windows only. And you just, because I already had Windows onto here, I'm just gonna delete all the partitions. If that makes sense. And then you want to click next once you delete all the partitions. With this Windows, if you have a 16 gigabyte SSD, you're able to still run it because this Windows doesn't install any of the bloatware. It's actually a debloated system. By default, everything won't work. We will get to that eventually. But yeah, I'll be right back once this Chromebook is done installing Windows. Okay guys, we are back. So this is gonna be, so it's gonna ask you to create an account. You want to create an account. So the keyboard should work if you're using the Acer C740, or else you may have to reinstall the, you may have to use an external keyboard, which would be kind of hard to do because most Chromebooks only has 2 USBs. But yeah. So this Windows will install the drivers. I need to plug in the mouse again. I was using my main computer while it starts up. So here's the deal. You're gonna have to connect to a network, of whenever, it's also gonna pop up like this if you're using this Windows. I need to get my network password. Give me a second. Okay, fast forward a couple hours since the last clip. I had to do some stuff, and had to do some stuff surrounding surrounding a game I wanted to try. But I didn't end up liking it because of the controls. But I had to reinstall this entire OS because my password wasn't working for some weird reason. So I have the OS completely um done, except for the drivers and everything, which I'll get to that. So basically, this laptop is having issues connecting to my network, which is not good. Um, but yeah, so, okay, I need to enter my password. Please don't bug out Chromebook. I'll unpause it whenever it's done. Okay, guys, I am, wait, so I have officially, um, in, like, connected to my network and everything. So, whenever you install this Windows 10, you're going to be greeted with Internet Explorer as your default browser. To get a default new browser, you just go to Ghost Toolbox, for example, and that should boot up a terminal, and it's going to give you several options to choose from. You're gonna want to choose a web browser of your choice. I personally like Google Chrome on this web browser, so on this Chromebook, because the web browser I use all the time on my main desktop is called Brave, because it blocks ads and everything, but on here it constantly hangs. That's the only problem I've ran into on this Chromebook itself. So yeah. So we're gonna choose Google Chrome. Let's type 1. It's gonna download Google Chrome. So yeah. Just let it download. I'll be back whenever it's done. Okay, we are back. So you just want to go to Google Chrome, or whatever web browser you chose, and I'll leave this link in the description. You want to go to this website called Cool Star. It's going to be called coolstar.org. Chromebooks. Just a note that the guides will still be on their website, but download-wise will be through GitHub. So you're going to pick whatever Chromebook you have, what model, which I have an Acer, and so, I have the Intel Celeron 3205U. How you're supposed to check that is you go to Task Manager and you go to Performance, and it'll say your CPU right here. Notice there's no graphics just yet. We'll get to that. So Acer C740. So you want to install Windows, no. So you just want to install the keyboard map utility, which will be just fine. You could also install the Rapid Stores technology driver. The only good thing about that is it'll improve battery life a tiny bit, but not by much. And of course you're going to install the touchpad driver. So yeah. It should, install the drivers for the sound properly, which is going to be a good thing that you would want. So you're just going to install that. Yep, touchpad works now. I'm using a touchpad, which that's good. So, how to use the right click is you go to the corner like that. So, but yeah, you also can middle click if you want to. But yeah, the things that I wanted to install onto here was Steam. Because, you actually can play pretty decent games on here, surprisingly enough. So yeah, that includes Fortnite too. If you want to get this for a kid, that you want to install Windows onto it, you can get this for a kid. And if they want to play Fortnite, they're able to. Just tells them they can't have any program. Tells them you can't have a program in the background because of the CPU, sadly. I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm gonna go edit this video, and I'll let you guys know. And you guys can go see my gaming on Windows, gaming on Chromebook for Windows 10. I had some dirty comments hit that video, and I already addressed it and everything. I have a rule: if you act toxic, I'm removing your comment. I will also block you because I'm a positive person and I don't want that part of my channel. Thank you. And yeah, go check out that gaming on Chromebook video and let me know if you actually pick up one of these. because it's actually a pretty good Chromebook in general. But yeah, I'm gonna go transfer the video from my phone over to my computer, and yeah, um, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.